today I'm going to have a go at making my own burgers. I've just let me just take the oil off the pan a minute. This recipe, well, it's not a recipe. I'm just going with what I like in it basically. So what I've done is I've chopped up some onion really fine, some green peppers really fine. I'm going to put some chilli in a couple of them. Then I'm just going to go with salt. Yeah, too much salt there anyway. I'm going to be going with salt, pepper, steak seasoning, celery salt, thyme, smoked paprika and a touch of Worcester sauce. We'll see how it turns out. So what I'm going to do first is this. Rather than put my onions in raw, I've melted some butter and oil in a pan, and I'm going to fry the onions for a little bit first, so they'll almost be like, I suppose you could say it'd be like caramelised onion in the burgers. So put that in there, so let that fry a little bit, and I'll be back in a sec. Right, so this is my onions. Look, they're not far off done now. I'm just getting some colour on them. Should be nice and sweet tasting now. Lovely. It's important to let them cool down before adding them to the minced beef. I think it will. If you add them hot, it will obviously they won't stick with the beef, very well. Yeah, start cooking the beef. Right, okay. Be back in a second then. Right then, so I've just got some mince here. It's not steak mince because you want it to have some kind of fat content in it, to make a better burger. So it's got regular mince meat. It's good quality though, but don't get me wrong. But it's not steak mince. Right, so into that I'm going to go with. I'm not going to put loads in. I'm just going, this much cumin. Steak seasoning. I like this steak seasoning, so I'm going to go with a lot of that. I'm going with like a spoonful of that. Celery salt. I'm going to go with, half a teaspoon celery salt. And I'm going to go with, similar, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. To that I'm going to put in a few turns of pepper, black pepper. I'm not going to put any salt in yet. I'm going to salt the burger just before I cook them so it don't draw the moisture out of it too much. Then I'm going to go with some Worcester sauce. Put a few drops of Worcester sauce in. I'm going to throw in the peppers. Some green peppers, what I've chopped finely up. She's telling me not to forget the onion. I know. And then my onion that I've let cool down. So it's caramelised in butter and oil. Butter and olive oil. Right. Give that a little mix around. Don't really want to be angling it too much if you can help it. Anyway, so then to that I'm going to add an egg. Don't forget thyme.
Yeah.
Never put no thyme in. Got the thyme. I'm going to go with a quarter teaspoon of thyme. Give that a mix up. Might have gone with a little bit too much egg there compared to the mince. Gone a little bit soggy, but I'm sure it'll be okay. When that's well mixed, I'm just literally going to put this back in the fridge just for a few minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to just to make sure it's cold, very cold. It's better for angling then. Right, back in a sec. Right then, so when it comes to like making your burgers, I mean, just grab some. Best not to angle it too much, but what you can do, look, is you can put it in some cling film. Yeah, then you can lift up the cling film around it, look. And then you can press it out. Nice, like that, as such. And then you've got your burger. We'll take it out of there in a sec. I'll just put that one over there. Or another way you can do, you get one of these, don't even know what they're called, like what you fry eggs in or something like that, I don't even know what they are. Just a little casing.
Cake ring.
A cake ring, whatever. Cake ring. You can you can literally then, again, obviously fill that then, and you can make like a fatter burger, you know, like a more posh looking burger, let's say. And you can just fold that over, look, press it down into it, and then you've got a very snazzy looking burger that you'd probably pay good money for at a restaurant. It's there though, isn't it? So either or, you know, I mean, you could go straight into the fridge like that with them, let them cool right down, and then, you know, or just take them, you know, out, whatever, ready to cook, however, whatever. You see? Kind of looks the part, that does, don't it? Have a look at this one. Test this one out. Or a thinner burger. Okay. Right, I'm going to cook some of these now and I'll come back in a bit. I'm just going to throw a tiny bit of chilli into the last half of the mix just to make a couple of like chilli ones, but I'm a bit of a girl when it comes to chilli, so I ain't going to go too mental. I'm just putting a bit in and I'm getting rid of the seeds. Right, so these are my burgers. I've cooked them. It's one of each. The fatter one's got chilli in it, this one hasn't. Let's have a look, see what they turned out like. Let's have a taste. Do you know what, they're really nice. They're really nice, they are. They are really nice. So these ones are a little fatter. We know exactly what went into them. Let's have a taste of that. You can taste the chili. It's nice too. Yeah, very nice. There you go.